All right, hey South Texas, I hope your Father's Day is going well. Of course, today is Father's Day. In case you weren't aware, just a heads up, man, I'm going to call Dad and wish him a happy Father's Day. So let's take a look at what the forecast is showing for today. You know, the allergy report not looking too bad. Mold is coming in at a medium level, pigweed coming in at light. So nothing too much of a concern there. And while we're looking at that, I'm actually going to go ahead and bring up here Facebook so I can answer some of y'all's questions that you may have. So let's take a look out across San Antonio. I see a few people saying good morning to all of you. I see a few people saying happy Father's Day to everyone out there. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there across South Texas. So first off, northwest San Antonio, seeing a good amount of cloud cover. We're kind of seeing that everywhere, even pretty thick clouds out towards the airport right now. A little bit of a blip in the tower cam shot there, but you can see really thick clouds, dark at times. Calaveras Lake showing a little bit more peaks of blue sky, but still a lot of that cloud cover. Temperatures right now in the mid-80s, and it is very much on the humid side. Dew points are in the 70s across much of the region, 60s to 70s, making for practically tropical feel outside. So can we expect any rain for Father's Day? I know that's what a lot of people have been wondering. It's about a 10% chance for rain. Notice some of these brief showers closer towards Victoria, stretching up towards Garwood. That's going to be our chance for rain today. It's going to be little brief showers here and there that are possible. We're not expecting any long-term heavy rain for today, like what they have up the I-35 corridor. Up towards the Dallas-Fort Worth area, a lot of heavy rain moving through right now. That's going to make its way down towards Waco and then possibly even make it down as far as Bell County, but I don't expect it to be an issue for us here in South Texas. Here's a look at the temperatures. Not too bad in Boerne, still sitting at 79. Meanwhile, it's 84 in San Antonio, 83 in Kerrville, 88 in George West, Beeville, Cotulla, Carrizo Springs, Pearsall, Port Lavaca. A lot of 88s on the board. 88 also in Pleasanton. You see it in Gonzales, Seguin sitting at 86, and New Braunfels at, you bet, 88 degrees. So there's a look at the dew points. It does feel a little bit warmer outside because of how humid it is. Check it out, 75-degree dew point in Cotulla. We got 80-degree dew points in Port Lavaca. That's a lot of moisture in the air, and that's one of the reasons why today we even have that 10% chance for rain. There's so much moisture out there that it's almost hard to imagine not being able to have a brief shower form from it. So 101 is what it feels like in Victoria right now. 104 in Port Lavaca. This is what it feels like outside right now. It feels like 90 degrees already in San Antonio because of that humidity. And guys, it's going to feel really hot this afternoon. It's going to feel like the triple digits. Even though our temperatures only rise into the lower to mid 90s, it's going to be very hot. We're going to get a few more peaks of sunshine compared to what we have right now. Mostly cloudy at the moment. It'll become more partly cloudy later on today. And you'll want to drink plenty of water if you're outside because, again, it will feel a lot hotter than what it actually is. So stay hydrated. Take plenty of breaks if you're working outside today. Dads, if you're out there grilling today, first of all, big thanks. And then also make sure you stay hydrated if you're going to be working over that grill. So 94 is what we're expecting in San Antonio for today. It could be 100 in Eagle Pass. Notice as we made our way through future clouds and radar, this afternoon that cloud cover really breaks up. Again, I think we're going to get a few brief showers, about a 10 to 20% chance for rain for today. By the time we get to 10 p.m., check out just off to our north, closer towards Gillespie County and Fredericksburg. Maybe a few showers and storms trying to move through tonight. About a 10 to 20% chance for rain still through the evening. And then by the time we start off our Monday, looking drier, a little bit of cloud cover here and there, and a 10% chance for rain in for Monday as well. Now, most of the shower activity for today and tomorrow is going to be east of I-35, and that's for just the little bit of shower activity we managed to get. Remember, only a brief shower here and there expected. So I'm going to bump this back. It kind of ran through, and you notice the showers and storms possible for overnight, Monday night into Tuesday morning. Now, this is going to be a close call. This is one model trying to show some showers and storms barely brushing through our area early in the morning. These could very well just miss us. So right now, still about a 20% chance for rain overnight, Monday night into Tuesday morning, but that could change depending on what the weather models are showing over the next really few runs here. So we'll watch that closely, but right now still lower for those rain chances Monday into Tuesday. It's not until we head into Wednesday and then into next weekend that our rain chances bump up. Guys, we're talking a lot higher chances for rain, and with that, a good amount of rainfall. Anywhere from 1/2 of an inch over towards Uvalde all the way up to maybe 2.5 inches for areas closer towards Victoria. So a lot of rainfall that's much needed. Nice to see that. Notice the heavier rainfall amounts are expected to stay east of I-35 if you're closer to Eagle Pass and Del Rio. Unfortunately, we're talking about 1/4 of an inch or less for those areas. I know that you need more rainfall because the drought continues to be an issue out there, but it just doesn't look like we're going to be able to pull out a lot more rain over towards Valverde, Kinney, and Maverick counties. Hopefully, though, we can get some heavy showers here and there to help out some of the drought situation. Here in San Antonio, 2 inches of rain would do a lot. We really need some rainfall, even though we caught up a ton there in the month of May at the very end of the month. June has been pretty dry, so we're behind our average for June, and that has also put us behind our annual average. So we're behind our annual average by now more than an inch. We could use the rainfall, and hopefully we can get it here as we head throughout this next week. So, drought monitor still showing that over towards Victoria and abnormally dry to moderate drought. I imagine that over this next week, we're going to see that just completely go away. Now, not within the next drought monitor. The next drought monitor update takes in information through Tuesday, and then the map releases on Thursday. That map will not show the improvements that I'm talking about here. We may have a few improvements over there because we have had a little bit more rain for our friends closer towards Victoria these past few days. But I think the big improvement where we see that abnormally dry and moderate drought area will come in the next week, the next drought monitor. So not the one that we have this week, but the next week. And that's going to show that area pretty much go away, I'm willing to bet, as long as we get that rain that we're talking about. Areas that aren't going to see the improvement needed are going to be closer towards Uvalde, Kinney County, into Edwards, Real, and then down towards Maverick County. Unfortunately, I just don't think we're going to get enough rain there to help abolish the drought situation in the region. So Father's Day is today, of course, if you forgot. 10% chance for rain for today, 10% for Monday and Tuesday. And notice a lot more sunshine for Monday and Tuesday. Should be pretty nice, but also very hot. Still temperatures in the mid-90s, dew points still up there in the 70s, so it will feel a lot hotter than what it actually is outside. It's going to be important that you drink plenty of water if you're working outdoors and taking breaks often. You're going to want to make sure you have air conditioning nearby as well, just because it is going to be so hot. Monday and Tuesday, heat indices all the way up into those triple digits. We're talking it's going to feel like 105. So even though the temperature may be 95, could feel 10 degrees warmer because of how humid it's going to be outside. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, notice that there's a lot of rain chances in there, and rain chances are just sitting between 40 and 60% in that time period. Here's the deal. As we head throughout the next few days, as the forecast becomes more set in stone, you're going to see those rain chances likely go up. So looking like it's going to be pretty wet there, a bit of a wet pattern from Wednesday through Friday, and then maybe tapering off in time for next weekend. Right now we have Saturday sitting at a 20%. Again, that could bump up too, but right now sitting that at a 20% chance for rain. So those who have gardens that are needing some rain and those who are sick of running the sprinkler every day, we got some good news for you. I think we're going to get a good amount of rainfall to help out some of those yards and gardens and also help out the aquifer, which, by the way, is holding on strong right now. No issues with the aquifer, but we'll, of course, continue to keep a close eye on that. Let's take a look at the Lone Star 3-day forecast. Over the next 3 days across the state of Texas, here's what we can expect. You notice that the rain chances pick up there for some areas as early as Tuesday. And remember, they pick up here in South Texas by Wednesday. And you see, we're not alone. A lot of spots picking up on rainfall, including our neighbors up towards Austin, Corpus Christi, Houston, and even up towards Waco, possibly more shower and thunderstorm activity. Now, we always like to take a look at the Texas State Park forecast. Don't forget, this is a day in advance. So this is the forecast for tomorrow. If you got any plans to go out and do some hiking today, I think it's a great day for it. Don't be surprised if you come across a brief shower or two. Remember, if we get any rain today, it's going to be brief. Tomorrow, looking pretty good. You see all across South Texas State Parks expected to be dry and hot. The afternoons, mid-90s to triple digits. It's going to be 104 at Devils River State Natural Area tomorrow afternoon, and it's going to feel even hotter. Of course, you can get in the river itself, a nice, cold, beautiful river out there towards Val Verde County. And we got plenty of beautiful rivers to check out. You can head on a little bit further off to the north towards Pedernales Falls State Park. That's a beautiful spot too. The Blanco River at Blanco State Park. And then you also have a few creeks that run through Los Maples, Hill Country State Natural Area, and then also the Guadalupe River State Park itself. Who could forget that one? Not too far away from here, Lexi Hazlett, one of our digital content producers here at KENS 5, did a story recently on the Guadalupe River. Be sure to check it out on KENS5.com. So let's take a look past the 7-day forecast. I always like to look past the 7-day to give us an idea from day 8 through day 14. So this does not include the next 7 days, but beyond that, remember, we're expecting a wet pattern over the next 7 days. But beyond our 7-day forecast, it looks like we'll flip the script. Going to be a little bit more dry with below average rainfall possible for South Texas from day 8 through day 14. In that same time period, it looks like we're also going to be warmer than average. So a little bit of rainfall over the next week hopefully will help us out as we go into a drier pattern here from day 8 through day 14. So I actually haven't updated this graphic. I actually meant to click to another graphic, but I just wanted to let you know again, the aquifer holding on strong there. It's the 10-day average, which is the time period that matters for staying above 660, is holding strong, no issues. So not expected to go into stage 1 yet, and especially with the rain we have over the next week, should help to replenish that aquifer and improve it a little bit. We'll, of course, continue to keep you updated on that. Now, I want to talk about something else. It's been on a lot of people's minds and been in the news a lot recently. This Saharan dust that's expected to make its way across the Atlantic, well, it's made its way to the Lesser Antilles in the Eastern Caribbean, and it's moving its way across the Caribbean now. Now, notice by Tuesday at 5:30 a.m., it's starting to kind of approach the Gulf of Mexico, this plume of dust from the Sahara Desert. It's going to start to make its way into South Texas as early as Thursday. So that rainfall that we're expecting is coming in at just the right time. Hopefully it can help knock some of the dust out of the air, because the problem is Saharan dust can lead to breathing problems for those who may have certain disorders, maybe asthma or COPD. Anything that is a lung disorder, it can kind of impact you a little bit more if there's a lot of Saharan dust in the air. So that's important to know for the end of next week. Some good things about the Saharan dust, though, is that it can lead to more vibrant sunsets. More particles in the atmosphere can allow us to have more vibrant, beautiful sunsets. But a lot of cloud cover towards the end of the week is going to kind of hinder those sunsets, even though we are going to have the dust in the air. And then it inhibits tropical development, which we all like. We don't want to see any tropical systems form and possibly impact our coastlines. So that's good news for the tropics to know that we don't have as high of a risk for tropical development right now. If any of that changes, though, we'll, of course, continue to keep you updated on it. And again, that will move in towards the end of the week whenever we have the higher rain chances. So here's another look at the 7-day forecast, guys. Likely about to hop off of here. I don't see many more questions coming in. So I hope you have a wonderful Father's Day. Get out and enjoy it. Again, a brief shower or two is possible today. We've already gotten a few showers on the radar, much of them east of I-35, and that's where a majority of our rain will be today if we do see any showers. Again, just a 10% chance, and that's going to be east of I-35 for a majority of today. So guys, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful Father's Day. Get out and enjoy it. Don't forget, meteorologist Megan Massey is going to be in this afternoon with the latest update to the forecast. And then also, every Monday through Friday, we're doing Cloudy with a Chance of Learning. Be sure to tune into that. We're starting off on Monday, and I think we're doing La Nina versus El Nino. Should be a pretty cool topic. Meteorologist Megan Massey setting up everything for that. And then for Tuesday, this next week, we're doing ocean currents. We missed it last week because scheduling kind of got a little mixed up here at the station. So ocean currents is going to be Tuesday. Wednesday, we're going to talk about evaporation and the importance of evaporation here in South Texas to help keep us cool. How evaporation keeps us cool. So we're going to talk all about that. And the topic on Thursday is space weather. Meteorologist Andrew Wilson is going to talk about that. That's pretty cool stuff, space weather. And then Fun Time Fridays. If you missed last Friday, we had the San Antonio Zoo on. It was a lot of fun. We got to talk about the kiddie park, which they just reopened out there near the zoo. We're going to have the zoo on hopefully this next Friday too. We're working out plans with them to have them on and maybe learn a little bit more about some of the animals they have out there too. So be sure to tune in. Remember, Fun Time Friday, or excuse me, Cloudy with a Chance of Learning is every Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. So, guys, again, have a wonderful day, and we'll keep you updated right here at KENS 5.